this I got from a couple of things from IMATS. I got the palette I really like is the NYX the triple eyeshadow palette, and the one I got is TS21, has copper, rust, and the bronze in it. I really like this palette because it's very convenient, you know, got like these three gorgeous colors. These three are my favorite neutral eyeshadow colors, and I think they work really well for me, for my eyes, for brown eyes, and for my skin tone, especially the middle one. I really love a nice, well, they call this rust, but I just think these are really gorgeous colors, and they're super pigmented. Let me just do swatches. This is the copper one. The one is my favorite, and it's supposed to be rust. Last one is bronze. So these three colors are like my favorite warm toned eyeshadows, and they're kind of metallic finish as well. So I love metallic finish finished eyeshadows. I just think they look really gorgeous. Metallic eyeshadows work great on every eye color because it just brings out that kind of reflect of that light from your eyes, and it just works great for, and you know, for like an evening look. It just really jazz up the whole thing. And this, you can create a neutral color, a neutral like everyday eye, and then you can also use this to create a really nice bronze smoky eyes. And these are really, they are not super, I love these because they're not powdery at all. As you can see, they don't create much fallout, and the texture is just really smooth, really finely milled. Yeah, and this palette at the IMATS, I think this palette at the IMATS I got for $3.50 or something, $3 something change. So yeah, I really like this. I think this will be good to create like a sunset looking eye for summer. Other things from IMATS I really liked, and I already started using them for my kit. I love the OCC lip tarts. I wish I bought them a long time ago when I first heard of them. It's like, instead of like spending so much money at drugstore buying drugstore makeup and stuff like that, I could have invested those money in something like this that will last me for a very long time, work for my benefit at shoots and shows. Oh my god, these lip tarts are amazing. These are the 5 colors I picked up. If you saw my IMATS haul, you know these are the colors I picked out, and I love these 5 colors. I feel like I can mix them and do a lot of different colors with these. I already use those on shoots. I love them. They're minty, which is nice. The models are like, ooh, this is minty, you know, and then the color is like crazy. Like this color Butch, which is like by popular demand, it came back in stock. Thank God it came back in stock just for just in time for IMATS, and I had the chance to pick this up. These I got from IMATS for $10 each, and I got those 5 colors. And this is Butch, and then this is Divine, then this is Grandma, this is my favorite, and then this is Interlace. It's a nude one, and it's a really good nude. They have different options for different nude lip tarts. You can just try them out, which one you want, but the reason why I picked this one because it's a peachy nude, which will work really well for every skin tone. And then the last one, which is this crazy green color, is called Chlorophyll. If I mix Butch and Divine together, I can get that really beautiful lilac, blue base lilac color. So when I mix them together, and what you get is this kind of a bluish lilac color. Maybe if I add a little bit more of this peachy nude, it will kind of tone down the purple, the lilac a bit more. so it will look even more pastel. My personal favorite color is Grandma because it's kind of a coral, it's more of a coral tangerine color. I can assure you it's a coral. Yeah, but it looks kind of orangey on the camera, but it's really coral, and it worked really well on my skin. The reason why I didn't pick out any pink from OCT Lip Tart is because I found the NYX sheer gloss in caramel, 04 caramel, works just like a lip tart and only costs $3 at IMATS. This one is a super bright pink, even though it says a sheer lip gloss, is actually super pigmented, and it comes into a squeezable tube, and it's a brush tip, and I just squeeze. You can see this is super bright neon pink. The only difference is that since this is a sheer gloss, it's not as opaque as the lip tarts, and you can see when you apply like this, you can see a bit of streaking. And the consistency is also a little bit I guess thinner compared to the lip tarts, but when I mix this color with, you know, interlace like this peachy nude color, nice mauve pink color, like a mid-tone mauve pink color, I find it really fun to kind of experimenting with these lip tarts. I can just get whole bunch more from the makeup show and then mix more colors, you know, create more colors. Another product from IMATS I really like is the Crayolan skin liner. This is the semi-permanent liner. So see, if I'm smudging it, like, it doesn't really come off, which is good. So I think that it might be weird for most people to be like, what? Why are you wearing red liner? It's kind of strange and weird. You know, it's like, I'm not, you know, it's like weird. But I actually really like it. I think it works even better if you draw this on top of a black liner. Maybe you can do like a black liner first, and then on top of it you just trace the top of the black liner with the red. So yeah, but definitely I wouldn't put it on the lower lash line because it might make you look like you have red eye or something like that. So but yeah, it just like little thin, you know, wind out liner in a different color on the top lash line. It just gives you a different kind of feel. Now this thing, this Milani cream to powder makeup compact I got from Walgreens. Basically, I had a sleepover that I wasn't planning to, but then I had nothing with me. Like usually I will have something with me in my bag, but that was like my work bag, and it was like a new work bag, and then just like I didn't put anything inside, like no lip gloss, no lip color, no foundation. I mean, I don't wear foundation. Basically, I had no makeup products in that bag, and I don't want to like look like shit the next day because my face been breaking out lately, as if you can see, like spots and stuff like that. I don't know why, what's happening to my skin. I don't know why, but I'm back to like just my old routine now, because I think I switched to a couple of different products because I was giving sample to and trying things out, and maybe that just like messed up my skin a bit, and yeah, really hating it. But anyway, so I was looking through Walgreens, you know, I never tried Milani face products. I heard a lot of good things about Milani's cheek, you know, those like a mineralized cheek blush, bronzer, face powders, and you know, stuff like that. The one thing I have from Milani is their liquefied eyeliner, the black one, and although I like it, it's super black. It makes me tear up all the time. Every time I use that in my waterline, my eyes just start to get really watery. So I think I'm allergic to that pencil. But still, you know, I really like it. It's super dark, super black. Really hard to shop for foundations and stuff like that in the drugstore because you don't get to test out anything, and then sometimes the packages, you know, like the CoverGirl one, you can actually open up the compact to see, like the Milani one, the way they did it was basically you can open up the lid and then the bottom is covered by the plastic, so you get to see how the color looks like. But still, you don't get to test it out, so you don't know if it blends well, if it looks well on your skin or anything like that. So it's very tricky. And then this was $9.99, so it's come to like $10. To me, it's just a lot. Especially, I don't like to use compact makeup products because I usually just, you know, quickly do my face in the morning and I just go out and I don't touch up throughout the day. I use a little bit of oil, blotting paper, and that's it. I don't really touch up anything on my face. So whatever slides off my face, I guess it slides off my face. Especially I don't like to use powder. So, and the thing with my face is like my skin is really tricky. Even though I have really oily T-zones, anything that's powdery or a little bit drying will cake up on my face, like around my nose, you know, or like over here if I have pimples or stuff like that. Like you can see like it cakes up and it's really bad. So I didn't want to get a powder, and I thought maybe I should try the cream to powder formula because I've never had anything compact that has a cream to powder formula. And I heard these are good because they're not only moisturizing, also they kind of mattifying at the same time, because I got this color in 07 medium beige, and it's quite thick if you tell me, like, you know, but then basically push this and it opens up, there goes the mirror, and then you get this cream to powder foundation here. So this is medium beige, and it actually looks quite dark in the compact. It looks kind of dark in compact, but it actually but it melts into my skin. After I apply it, it melts into my skin and it matches my skin pretty well. As you can see, I'm wearing it right now. It does come with a sponge applicator underneath for convenience purpose, and I used this when I had a sleepover. So it's just like a basic sponge. I already used this once. It's just gross. I really hate sponge applicators, but it's nice that, you know, the bottom looks like this in the back, so the air's, you know, so it's like a ventilation for the sponge, and so that means, you know, you don't get bacteria. It has a decent sized mirror, which is always good, convenient. I don't know about the packaging because it's quite thick, but then again, I don't really bring a lot of makeup products with me, so maybe this and then like a, you know, chapstick or lip product will be enough for me. It's very creamy, so I can apply it. So it's very creamy. It goes out like this, almost like a foundation. You can see it's creamy, right? And then when I apply it and then blend it in, then it gives you this matte kind of a powder like finish, and it doesn't feel heavy on my skin, which I like. It makes me feel like my skin can still breathe through it. When I applied today, I only used my finger, just spread it out on my face because I want a more sheer coverage. But if you use the sponge, it definitely gives you a medium coverage. So it depends on how you apply this. I didn't try it with a brush yet. So far, as you can see right now, I just spread it thinly across my entire face with my finger, blend it out a little bit, so you can still see my skin showing through. so that gives you kind of like a sheer finish, but it evens out my skin tone. But if I use a sponge applicator and I just press it onto my skin, press it onto my skin, I'll definitely get a more medium to full coverage. But if I use a sponge to kind of like smooth it onto the skin, I can definitely get a kind of a medium coverage. And then basically, if I want to cover any more redness, like here and here, the spots, I just use a little bit, you know, with my finger, and then I just tap it onto the spot like that. So just tap a little bit, and this works as almost like a concealer, because when I do that, just concentrate it on one spot, you know, just tap it onto the color, it definitely covers up some of the redness. It doesn't cover completely though, because I'm using my finger, but it definitely even tones out the redness just a little bit. So this is definitely buildable, and I also use it on my under eye area. The sponge, it did get a little bit cakey and dry around my nose area and around my lips area, my lip area. So I think maybe if you use a setting spray over it, maybe it will take away the cakiness. Otherwise, I actually really like this compact. You know, I'm not using it every day, but I'm definitely keeping it in my work bag, you know, so it's kind of serves a purpose for emergency use. So I think this is actually comes in pretty handy, and I'm glad that I picked this up. And then the last beauty item I want to talk about that I rediscovered, or I dig it out from the bottom of a makeup bag or something, was the Kors lip butter glaze in raspberry. Deep berry color, but it goes on, it applies pretty sheer. Like I just use a little bit on the bottom of my lips, and I press my lips together, and it smells like vanilla, and it leaves a kind of a tinted color on my lips, so it's not overwhelming, but it still adds a bit of color and shine to my lips. And the best thing is that it's moisturizing. I don't really know the retail price for a single tube like this cost at Sephora, because I got this as a trio set. I think this is a full size, but as you can see, it just leaves like a really nice tint and a sheen like on my lips. I really like it. The scent can be a bit overwhelming, it doesn't bother me as much as the Carmex one. This I can still tolerate, and it definitely moisturizes my lips throughout the day. It is easy for me to reapply this even without a mirror, because it has a slanted tip. It's really compact, and I put this in my pocket all the time, every day. And ever since then, you know, I just feel like my lips got a lot better, and it definitely smooths out the lines, and it has that really nice soft buttery kind of finish. Yeah, and my lips feels pretty comfortable. It's not heavy at all, even though it's kind of thicker than lip gloss, but it goes on like butter. So that's the good thing about Kors. And the Kors is like a company that's like paraben free, it's like a lot of chemical free. Basically, it's pretty nice green product. Then the last things I want to talk about are from Jewelment. The 3 Jewelment pieces I've been wearing a lot and loving a lot in the month of April. House and Heritage bracelet that came out from Jewelment's February Valentine's collection, but I didn't buy this until March, the month of March, and I've been wearing it ever since. I really like this. This is such a statement piece. It's like a kind of snap insert closure, so you just press this and then you insert into the other hand, into the other side, and then close shuts like that. And it's a really solid piece. It's actually really really solid piece. I like it a lot. And it just looks really nice, easy to put it on. This one's the Jewel Mint Unlock My Heart necklace, and it's a silver chunky silver chain, really short actually, like sits right there. And then it's antique gold heart lock, pinkish marbles here. I like the mixed metal, so you got the silver and the antique gold, and this actually opens up like this. It's like a magnetic closure right here, so I don't know what to put inside though, but it's pretty nice. You know, it's like you can, it's not like a deadlock, it's actually open, so that's actually pretty cute. This came back in stock actually, that's why I bought it. Even wore this to concerts. I just love it. It's a really cool piece on its own or layered with other necklaces. So the last necklace that I want to show you that I really like is the Love Spell pendant. This was actually, I think, my top showroom pick from March. I think it was March. Yeah, I think it was March. And I didn't get it. I really liked it, but I didn't get it. I like the length of it because it's long. And I really like this because they say it's like it's also like an antique gold finish, so I really like that. The chain's also kind of like an antique gold. It's not like super gold. And the back looks like this. It's really cool. And it has like these turquoise kind of beads all over, and then different color gemstone, and a little key right here. So I thought it was like a really cute, bold, and the delicate piece. It has like all those elements I like together, without overpowering each other, without being overwhelming. And this was actually inspired, they say, by like some kind of like a old Polish, like a traditional necklace or something. I didn't get it at first until they brought it back in April on Facebook actually. Pretty nice long chain. It goes down to maybe here. So yeah, I really like it. And yeah, so these are my most memorable products from month of April. Hope you enjoy it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Again, this is like a long video, so yeah, thanks for sticking with me to the very end. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.